my house and I'm going to show you how to make corn tortillas. For this you will need masa and water and your stove set roughly on medium to heat up while you make the tortillas. So I have started mixing the dough, and you just slowly add water until you get it about the consistency of sticky Play-Doh. For a while it'll look like biscuit dough, but you really want it to be smooth. And then I'm going to just get one off of the griddle here and flip the other. Put it under a towel to keep it warm, and then carry on. So now I'm going to show you how you shape the tortilla without a tortilla press. You get a piece of dough about the size of a ping pong ball, and get a little bit of masa on your hands, kind of get a dry stick, kind of dry to get it not so sticky, and then you want to roll it into a ball, a really smooth one, so that kind of gets rid of all the cracks that might be in the dough. And then I like to use the pads of my hands to slap it out. And before you do that, once we're done rolling it, we will make it into sort of an inkwell shape right after this momentary tortilla break. And then you just kind of press your thumb into the middle, make it about the size of a silver dollar, and you're smoothing out the edges to get any cracks out. And then you don't have to apply pressure, just the movement of slapping will make the tortilla get bigger. As you get with bigger ones, you want to kind of spread your fingers out a little to support the part of the tortilla that's out towards your fingers at the moment. Boop. Oh no, getting a hole right in the middle. Have to peel it up and repair it. This one might be about as far as it's going to go. It might be a little bit thick. Or sometimes just can't quite get it to cooperate. There you go. Sometimes I just have to flatten it out with the spatula a little bit. Smoothing some of my mistakes out. So now I'm going to show you this again, and I wanted to explain a couple more things. When you make the inkwell shape, you're doing that to make the edges thicker to compensate for when you slap it out. That will make the edges much thinner, so you want to compensate for that. So you can see I'm just kind of smoothing the edges as I bend the middle, and then as I'm slapping, I'm making sure to rotate my hands so that the tortilla is even and doesn't get too thin in any one place. Just kind of turn your hands, you don't clap straight on one way the whole time. Also, something you have to remember to do is not to squish it when you're slapping it back and forth. It really doesn't need any more pressure than the pressure going against each hand as you flip it over. Otherwise it will start to stick to your hands. Sometimes your dough will get dry as you're working and you'll have to mix in a little more water. This one turned out really well. There are our 3 lovely tortillas. I'm going to see if this, looks pretty dry. Looks done.
you can tell when they're done, when they kind of get a little darker, maybe a little crackly, but you don't want them too done or they'll be hard to wrap around things.
And now a little word to the wise about tortilla eating. Never take the top one. The buns underneath are hot. Also, the best way to eat these are with a lot of butter spread on top. Of course, you can fill them with all sorts of wonderful things too.